Okay, so as I'm saying, I put the Wiley's on. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon. Oh, we need a little bit more lemon. So 2 capfuls. I'm going with my shrimp stuff. Bam. Now I'm going to put my seasoning. The marjoram. I told you I'm going to butcher it up. This good seasoning. Okay, then we got the basil leaves. Forgot the marjoram. Okay. Parsley. So this is not like the official, oh man, over here, cook shows where they tell you a sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. I do a bump, 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 bump. That's how I know how to do it. Whole oregano, my favorite. So we're gonna do a lot of pom poms. We're gonna go bump, 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 ta dum dum, bump, 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 ta dum dum. This stuff be real good though. You don't even know. Oh, this is fresh. I caught this on sale. Usually this is $1.99. The Lawry's in the supermarket. Guess how much it was? $1.49 by Food Depot. What I do is I go to different supermarkets to do my shopping. Kroger. Now this is in ATL, y'all. Kroger, Publix, Food Depot, Sam's Club, Walmart. See, I told you when you use this, you can't use the adobo. So, put a little bit of Lawry's because it has the salt stuff in it. And remember, my chicken was grilled from a couple of days ago, so it don't need a lot of seasoning on there. This one needs more. Okay, so this is the perfect seasoning right here that I told you about. You could put a lot, not a lot, but you can put a good amount of it on there. Show how much. You showing my face or you showing the food?
I'm showing both.
Okay, there you go. You can put a lot of that because it doesn't have a lot of salt in it. Let's take a look. Garlic, onion, monosodium. Oh, it does have a little salt, parsley. But what you do is you look here and you count down. The one that's in the front of the ingredients is going to have the most of that. So it does have a little salt. But it's not a lot of salt, guys. Seriously. This is not going to be really, really salty. It's not going to be salty at all. It's going to be perfect. A nice balance. I can do it like this because I've been cooking for a long time and I kind of know my hand, if that makes sense. Okay, my spoon is for this. This is the best seasoning in the world. Now, like I told you before, the ingredients in here I made and I kind of put it in here after I was done with this. I buy it. It's real good when I buy it, but it's nothing like when you make your homemade recadito. Some people call it sofrito because they don't really know the difference. There's a red one similar to this, and that's called sofrito. This one is the green one and is recadito. Very good. They're both very good, but this one is my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit more. Bing! In there. Okay, and then we're gonna put the cloves. A little bit of the cloves. And I'm telling you, that cloves, it gives it like a real good balanced flavor. Look, I keep bringing this out, right? It's because I'm going to pour me some. But guess what, guys? I cook with wine too. Wine is really good in food. I wish I had a little. Okay, but I can do this. I'm going to use 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. And that's with the chicken. 1, 2. You notice I put more for mine. For the kids, I did a little bit. 3. And we're going to do boop, 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 4. And, oh, that goes over here. The wine gives it a nice flavor and fragrance as well. Let me tell you something that I learned. This is the pasta. Remember, guys, I was cooking the pasta. You've seen it. So I'm going to mix this pasta. Look how big these noodles are. That looks good, right? These noodles are giant noodles. I like to mix up my pastas. I don't like to get the same ones all the time. And this is kind of like overflowing, but you're going to see what I'm going to do with it. I might have to split it in 2 pans, but we'll see. We shall see. Okay. Oh, I just wanted to show you his name, Wiley's. When I make my sweet potatoes and stuff, he's at the top of the list for my flavoring. Sweet potato yam spice. And we're going to do that too within my 30 days. It's in my limit. Okay, so I got these seasonings in. I got everything popping. You know what I forgot for this? And I'm going to get it. It's called fish seasoning. Hold right there. This is my closet. Look what I got. Spice It is a real good seasoning. And that's because you can see it around, you can find it anywhere, and it's very inexpensive. But it happens to be good for fish. So I'm going to put this on here for fish seasoning because it has seafood and the ingredients in it for some reason. Let's see what they are. Salt, so don't put a lot of it. Paprika, cayenne, celery, allspice, cinnamon, bay leaves, cloves. You see that cloves? Didn't I tell you cloves is good? You better look in your spices and your seasonings. Cloves is in there. So we didn't put a lot, but I put a little bit in there. I guess I could have put the ginger and the cinnamon myself, but this one is pretty good. All right, so I got that. I got this. Let's go. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna mix this and mix this up. Oh no, something's dropped. I'm gonna get it up though, but not right this second. What I'm gonna do, that's taking a lot of time. But it's okay, I got plenty of time. I'm not gonna rush you guys off. But the idea is to mix this well, right? And get it all in there. Get over here. I'm not eating pasta. I would love this. I would tear this up if I was actually eating pasta. But I'm not eating pasta. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, I might have to bust it down in 2. I'm gonna have to bust it down in 2 because it is too thick. So I'm going to rinse this out, show the ingredients real quick until I come back over there. Because I still got sauce and everything to put in there. So I'm going to bust this down. Half and half. This is how I'm going to do it. Half go here and half go there. And we'll see how that works. And then I'm going to put them back together so that they can mix really well. Alright. Now, mix that up good. Ooh, look how it's looking. Now, you may have to, as I'm judging this by the eye, and because I've been cooking for a long time. Remember, I told you since I was about 10. I'm 41 now. So that's a lot of years of cooking. I can judge by the eye where the seasoning is and how it smells. About how much seasoning it needs. So once you throw in the pasta, it kind of absorbs some of the seasoning. It just does because it's pasta. So I'm smelling it as I'm stirring it up. Ooh, that looks so good. This looks so good. You see that? Banging. And you know what? I might be able to. Oh no, I'm gonna do 2 pans. I'm going to do 2 pans. Let me get another spoon of this over here for this side. Make it even out. But what I'm going to do is pour it back in here. And I'm telling you why I'm doing this because I want a good blend. It's all the seasonings that I put in before. The lemon, the wine, the marjoram, the parsley, the basil. I wanted all of that to go in really well. Oh, I can use this. Okay. So that's mixed really well. I did it in 2 pans. Just a little bit more. Banging. I'm going to use the traditional pasta. I like to get a nice thick pasta. Although it may be an off-brand Essentials Every Day. You guys probably haven't heard of it if you don't live in Georgia and you don't shop at Food Depot. However, I like to get, it has to be a certain texture, and I know if it's going to be good for my ingredient. The watery kind of pasta sauce is really not for me. I don't get into all of that. It don't taste good. I've tried it. It's too